Friends, good morning. Let us look at the problem of marginal costing. Following figures relates to a company manufacturing a varied range of products. 2014 sales profit is given. 2014 1 lakh 50,000 and then profit is 4,000. 2015 1 lakh 90,000, profit is 11,500. So we have to calculate PV ratio, fixed cost, profit on sale of 1 lakh 20,000. This is desired profit. Okay, desired profit we have to calculate. Sales required to earn a profit of rupees 20,000. This is desired sales. Okay, margin of safety, variable cost, break even sales, sales and profit for a variable cost of 1,50,000 when PV ratio is increased to 20%. Okay, so this is a problem and this problem is asked for 2016. So look at this problem. See, sales and profit is given for 2 consecutive years. So if this means it is PV ratio formula, changes in profit divided by changes in sales into 100. So let us solve this. So changes in profit divided by changes in sales into 100. So profit 11,500 minus 4,000. Similarly 1,90,000 sales minus 1,50,000 into 100. You get 18.75% or 0.1875. So this is a PV ratio. Now you see you have PV ratio. PV ratio is sales minus contribution. So you have now sales for 2 years, you have PV ratio, that means you can find out easily contribution, correct? So we will calculate contribution, calculation of contribution. So PV ratio is equal to contribution minus divided by sales into 100. Now into 100 only when you take percentage. Okay, so here we are not taking percentage, so that is the reason why we have not written 100 here into 100. So we have not taken percentage here, we have directly taken the value, that is 0.1875. So so divide is equal to contribution divided by sales for 2014. So contribution of 2014 is 28,125. Similarly, we have to do it for 2015. So PV ratio is equal to contribution by 1,90,000 sales, we get 35,625. Now you should remember one thing, that is you have sales, you have profit, you have contribution. That means you can find out fixed cost easily, which will be helpful for break even calculation. So fixed cost you calculate. So fixed cost is equal to contribution minus profit. Now always remember, in marginal costing there is sales minus variable cost is contribution and contribution minus fixed cost is profit. So contribution minus fixed cost is profit. So you have contribution information, you have profit information, that means you can calculate fixed cost very easily. So you can either do it from 2014 contribution or 2015 contribution. So 2014 contribution is here 28,125 divide minus 4,000 profit is 24,125 is a fixed cost. Similarly, if you do 2015 contribution, so 35,625 minus 11,500, again it comes to 25,125. So this is a fixed profit, fixed cost. Now we will go as per the problem. So in the problem they have asked profit when sales is 1,20,000. Next question. So fixed cost divided by desired sales is equal to fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. So desired sales they have given 1,20,000 and fixed cost is 24,125 plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. So 1,20,000 into 0.1875. So here if you deduct you will get 1,000 625, which is a loss. So if you have profit of this sales of 1,20,000, company will incur loss of 1,625. So that you should understand. So next question you will see. So we will go to questions. So question is here. So profit when sales is 120,000 is done. Sales required to earn a profit of 20,000, almost on same lines. So sales required, desired sales again is equal to BFC plus DP, desired profit, divided by PV ratio. So desired sales we don't know here, desired profit we know, 24,000 plus 20,000 divided by 0.1875. So answer you get is 2,35,000 sales. So in order to get 20,000 profit, you have to do this much sales, rupees 2,35,333 sales you have to do. Then margin of safety for 2015 and 14 we will calculate. You know, margin of safety is actual sales minus break even sales. So actual sales is 1,90,000 minus 128,667. So you have to calculate break even sales. Break even sales calculation I think we have not done. So we have to first do that break even calculation. First you have to do that break even sales contribution calculation. So break even sales, yeah, it is here, break even sales, remember. So fixed cost divided by PV ratio, 24,125 divided by 0.1875, 1,28,667. So this you have to calculate here. Margin of safety can be calculated after break even sales. So sales minus break even in both the years, you get margin of safety of 61,333 for 2015 and 2014 21,333. So this is again margin of safety calculation. So next we shall move on to the next calculations as per the problem. They've asked variable cost for 2014 and 15. So variable cost, remember we have told that sales minus variable cost is contribution. So sales of 2014 is 1,50,000 minus contribution of 28,125. So variable cost amounts to 1,21,875. Similarly, for 2015 also you have to calculate 1,90,000 minus 35,625. So 1,54,375 is a variable cost for 2015. So how do you calculate? Sales minus contribution, simple. Okay, this we have already calculated, BEP sales, fixed cost divided by PV ratio, because for calculation of margin of safety you require break even point. So break even point is calculated that time. And then the question which is little long, so here it is. So break even sales is done, variable cost is done, margin of safety is done. Sales and profit for a variable cost of 1,50,000 when PV ratio is increased to 20%. So you have to do this calculation first. Variable cost is 1,50,000. PV ratio is 20%. So when PV ratio is 20%, variable cost is 80%. That you should understand, because from sales we deduct contribution. We deduct from sales, we deduct variable cost, you get contribution. So variable cost is 80%, that means PV ratio is 20%, that means 80% is variable cost. So 1,50,000 is 80%, that is variable cost. 100% is how much you have to do. So sales 187,500 and minus variable cost is 1,50,000. So which they have given in the problem. Contribution you get 37,500, and after that it is fixed cost 24,125. So profit is 13,375. So this is how we have solved one more problem of marginal costing. Remember, this is a problem where sales and profit is given for 2 consecutive years. When it is given for 2 consecutive years, you should understand that you have to solve the problem to PV ratio of change in profit divided by change in sales. Okay, so if you calculate that, then you can calculate contribution. From contribution you can calculate variable cost to fixed cost, and then uh, uh, and fixed cost, and then we can calculate margin of safety. So thank you very much.